Journée internationale de commémoration des victimes de l'esclavage et de la traite transatlantique des esclaves, 25 mars. 86e mission, Trafic de femmes et de filles, confiée à l'OIDE par l'ONU. L'OIDE s'inscrit dans les mouvements d'éradication de la traite des femmes et des filles qui est l'une des activités criminelles qui est en pleine croissance avec la violence domestique, le viol, la prostitution forcée, la violence dans les conflits armés, l'esclavage sexuel et la grossesse forcée, les meurtres d'honneur, la violence liée à l'ado, Fédération des associations pour le don d'organes et de tissus humains, l'infanticide des petites filles, etc.
Today is a day we remember the crime against humanity, the unprecedented mass human trafficking, the degrading economic transactions and unspeakable human rights violations. But there is also much that we do not know, and today is a day we learn. Behind the facts and figures are millions of human stories. Stories of untold suffering and pain. Stories of families and communities ripped apart. But also stories of awe-inspiring courage and defiance against the cruelty of oppressors. We will never know every act of resistance, great or small, that slowly but surely triumphed over injustice, repression and enslavement. But these accounts are crucial to our understanding of a past whose most pernicious and persistent legacy continues to blight our present: racism. The International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade is a time to learn about and reflect on such stories, to pay tribute to the millions of Africans who were torn from their homelands and communities, and to stand up in solidarity against racism everywhere.
International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade, March 25th. 86th Mission, Trafficking in Women and Girls, entrusted to OIDE by UN. OIDE is part of the movements to eradicate the trafficking of women and girls, which is one of the criminal activities that is growing with domestic violence, rape, forced prostitution, violence in armed conflicts, sexual slavery and forced pregnancy, honor killings, violence related to the ADOT, Federation of Association for Human Organ and Tissue Donation, infanticide of young girls, etc.
The Arc of Return is a powerful reminder of the tragic legacy of slavery in the transatlantic slave trade, an initiative of the Caribbean community and the African Union. It serves as an opportunity for reflection on the more than 18 million men, women and children that were enslaved and transported in harsh conditions to the Americas. Years ago, I visited Gorée Island in Senegal, which was the largest slave trading center on the African coast from the 15th to the 19th century. I saw the small spaces, imagining the crowded rooms where the enslaved persons were packed. I will never forget the feeling of sorrow and distress, thinking on those who went through the very small door overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, a point of no return. The Arc of Return, much like Gorée Island, seeks to remind us of the brutality of slavery and the slave trade.